since we're starting off with light, we're gonna keep talking about light, but done in a little bit of a different way. Call us, we wanna hear from you, especially if you have some of the pieces that we're talking about this morning. 1-866-376-8255 is the phone number. Okay, so we started off with the solar lights from HGTV Home that you can place anywhere you want them to be. Now we have from HGTV Home the solar-powered color-changing LED post light. So this is gonna be the higher light. As a matter of fact, this one is 76 inches tall. I should have done the math on that. Is that 7 feet? 6'4".
6'4".
6'4".
Exactly.
All right. And we've got only a few hundred of these. I think these are just kind of those cool pieces that you see.
This one's great, and I remember we introduced this a couple of years ago, but this is actually a newer version of it. It does a little bit more, and we typically don't have them because they become so popular. Because a few years ago, this was not possible to do a lamppost like this, because when you see how bright this is, you're saying, how in the world is that solar? When you see all the LED bulbs in there, and we're gonna be able to show you the solar panel is on top. So I love that no one's gonna walk up to this lamppost or walk up to your front yard and say, oh, look at that solar light, because they not only put the solar panel on top so you don't see it unless you're 6'5".
Right.
You won't see it, so unless you're up there. And what they've done is you could even see the light bulb in there. You can see that? It's the shape of a regular incandescent light bulb. But inside of that shaped light bulb, which is actually just a diffuser, are all the LED bulbs in there. And it is so bright. This gives you such a great way to add a lamppost to the front of your yard or the front of your house or the walkway. We give you beautiful white light. There you can see it. But this also has a color changing option as well. So you could choose, so you were talking about your solar lights that have color changing. Now you can have a matching lamppost that also gives you that color changing, and it's just a flip of a switch on the bottom of the unit that gives you that color changing, and we'll see that when we turn off the lights. But 76 inches tall, it's all cast aluminum, so it actually looks like it's very heavy wrought iron, but it's not, but it's strong. You put it together, it comes in these different pieces. We give you all the hardware you need, that you can mount it to actual concrete, or you can mount it to wood, whatever you want to do, you can mount it. We give you everything you need.
You mentioned nice and strong and sturdy. It weighs about 10 pounds, right? Right. But you've got all of this light, all of this presence, 6'4" in height, so you could clearly, it's about a foot taller than I am. But you're right, if you have this coming up your walkway or coming up your driveway, if you want a couple of them, you do though have to be quick, because at this point, we have fewer than 250 of them left, and that is it. And you've got free shipping, which is a great thing to take advantage of. You have 4 Flex, which of course, HSN is the only place that gives you Flex Pay. But these are the things that really are those details to your home. So maybe you've already done all the gardening. Your garden looks great, your trees are trimmed, the house is painted, the sidewalk is pressure washed. If it isn't, I've got something for you coming up. But maybe these are those details that just make all the difference.
Absolutely. So many homes, I remember when I was growing up on my street, had a lamppost right at the base of the walkway, so close to the sidewalk, and you would walk up and that lamppost would come on at night, or you could flip it on and off. So nowadays, if you don't have one, you don't have street lights on your street, what do? Having one of these installed is very expensive and just not possible for many people, but now you can do it. So there's my hand in front of this. You can see how incredibly bright it is to be solar powered, to be LED bulbs. It has a tremendous amount of light. You can see even on this, the detailed work on that glass window all around it. So it's an amazing look. You can see that it is a light bulb shape in there. No one will ever even know that this is a solar light.
Right.
It'll look great in whatever lighting you already have outside. But you can add this. Maybe you have a lamppost in the front, but it'd be nice to have a lamppost in the back. Maybe it's near the corner of your patio where you might have the barbecue grill and you can put it back there. And sorry guys, I wanted to show that color changing option as well. All that is I'm gonna move that around, see if you can see that. There's just a switch right here. So when the light's on, I could just make that switch just like that.
Ooh, that's nice.
And now I've got the color changing. So look at that, it slowly dissolves through all those colors. So if you do have a set of our color changing solar lights, and we've been selling those for so many years, this is going to look amazing, because what you've done now is you've got all that light that you have down on your pathway.
Right.
Now you're bringing that light up, and if you're a fan of the color changing, you are going to love this. So same thing, you can just go back and forth. Yeah. If you use it sometimes, all the time, there's the white. It's just a flip of the switch to go back and forth between the color changing. And once again, if you see any blue in that white light on your television, it is pure white light here in the studio. Just the camera's picking it up a little bit different.
Right.
And
so
there's
you'll
that
see
color changing.
White when you get it home.
Absolutely.
The color change is just, it's festive. So maybe most of the time you have it on just white, but when you're having a party or celebration or something, you quickly, literally with the press of a button, you can change it to the color changing. So what the theme is with the things that you get from HGTV Home, the solar lights that we featured for you today, is that they're not a lot of fuss. It's just a lot of fun. It adds a lot of interest to your home. And you'll see when you get it, you'll say, this is one of the best purchases, because it's one that you didn't have to do a lot with or to, but once you place it where you want it to be, the sun is going to do the rest in terms of charging that big solar panel on the top. And you just get the benefit of all of the light that you get once the sun goes down. So enjoy this. Do we have a phone call? We've got Nancy giving us a call from Ohio. Well, good morning, Nancy. Welcome to HSN.
Thank you.
Hi, Nancy.
Great to talk with you. Nancy, do you already have the solar lights that we were talking about earlier?
I do.
Okay, tell us about those. What do you think?
They're gorgeous. The quality is over the top. You can't find anything of this quality in any of the home improvement stores.
That's right.
I have an in-ground pool in my backyard, and I have them set up usually along my garden, along the front of my garden beds, and sometimes I will take them off the post and hang them in I have 2 huge apple trees in my backyard, and I'll hang them in the trees if I'm having a party. Actually, I have 2 sets.
Yeah. Nancy, I'm with you.
If I'm having a party, I put them on color changing. It's very festive.
Yeah. And are they as easy to use as we say?
I just kind of sprinkle them around the yard or along the edge of the pool.
Yeah.
That's great.
And they're as easy to use as we say they are?
Oh, my God, yeah. You know, put them in the ground and walk away, like you said.
Yeah, that's it.
Also, I live in an area that we get power outages all the time.
Yeah.
If we get a power outage, I walk outside. I just grab my lights off of the post, bring them inside.
Great. And you're good.
Set them on the stairs so we can see our way upstairs. You know, set them where we need, put one in each room. They're brilliant.
And you got light. Nancy, thank you so much for your phone call.
Thanks, Nancy.
I appreciate that. And you're right. Just like you said, our viewers give us even more options of how to use them. And Nancy, that was a good one. Thank you so much for your call. And that's the thing. When you find something that's made with quality, that works the way it's supposed to, that works without you having to do anything else except decide where you want it to go, why would you not want to add it? Just so you know, we have fewer than 200 of these left. So if you want one or more than one, you actually have to be pretty quick about getting them home. As a matter of fact, we've got about 181 of them left, and that's it. And actually, I don't know if we're going to get more of these in. Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay.
So we don't have them often because they really become so popular. So again, you saw that solar panel. This is why this has been amazing. So that high quality solar panel, you saw how bright it is. You're still getting that long run time, 8 to 10 hours every single night. We have 3 batteries that absorb that power from the sun and charge up and then come on automatically at night. And then as we move down, I want to show you how easy this is to put together. It just comes in a couple of pieces. So the whole lens part of it is one piece, and that's just going to screw on here. You can see I could start to unscrew that section right there. Then we have another section which is going to screw together right here. And then there's a couple of screws that take take the upper section to the base, and then the base, we include all the hardware that you need to install it several different ways in wood, or if you want to put it in concrete, everything like that. We give that to you. If you want to actually put it in concrete where you pour the concrete for it, if you're making a new area for it, you can do that as well. We give you everything you need to do that. So easy. Remember, it's lightweight. It has that great wrought iron look, but it is lightweight, but that's cast aluminum. So just like our solar lights, it's going to last and last. Weatherproof and waterproof. Leave it out there, and you're going to get great performance every single night. Especially if you have our color changing solar lights, you are absolutely going to love this.
I love the fact that so many of you are calling in to get them. Again, cast aluminum, only about 10 pounds. So for the ladies who are watching, if maybe you're saying, well, I would, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to put it together and put it where I need it to be, it's only about 10 pounds. And just like Peter said, it comes in sections. So yes, you can decide where you want it to be, and you can easily set this up and have something so beautiful and enchanting and maybe unique from all of your other neighbors. You can have this at home. But these are going fast. And I think particularly we love the white light, but when Peter showed us that color changing, everybody went wild.
Just a flip
just
of the
like
switch,
me.
and you can see that. It's great. I mean, this is a very bright light. When you get this home, you are going to be super impressed at how bright it is, because this is a solar powered light. No one's going to know it's solar powered. The panel's on the top, but it is a great light, and you get that color changing, the slow dissolve between colors, or that bright white. That white is so bright. You can see it has that light bulb shape in there, but we have multiple LED bulbs inside of that. That's what create the lights. You're never gonna have to change the light bulb. So that light bulb you see, you will not have to change. Just like our path lights, thousands and thousands of hours, because there's multiple LED bulbs in there. I believe there's 12 in there.
Wow.
And that's the big difference that you're getting with this. So you won't have to change that bulb. You're gonna get this, it's gonna come on automatically every single night. Recharge during the day, so it'll turn off during the day, and then it'll do it again. So same thing, a kind of a security issue. This is one that's gonna be coming on every single night. If you work late, come home at night, it'll be on. If you go away on vacation, it'll be there every single night.
I like that too, because it comes on when the sun goes down. We have, you know, the lights on our house, we have to program them to come on, you know, the lights that are, you know, the electric lights on our house. And every time the season changes and the sun comes down earlier or later, we have to reprogram the lights, right? You'll never have to do that with these, because when the sun goes down, the light comes on. When the sun comes up, lights off. It's really that simple. And okay, really very, very limited now at this point. I'm so glad to see that so many of you are getting them. Enjoy this, use the free shipping, use the flex pay, and go ahead and order 432139. Peter and I are gonna head straight outside because we've got the pole saw and